Hi, David Paul here again. Or maybe I should say Ola for the Portuguese people who might start watching this. I don't know. Last video I did was about my painting jobs, and I'm lying on my bed here, looking up at the ceiling, and you can see how this has come out. This is the 2-pack paint, which is the very hard wearing, and obviously things rub against it and stuff and people touch it. This here is a sealant just above the I forget the word for it, like the sidewalk on the side of the boat below there, above my bed. This is the ceiling which is being painted in the single pack. And both international paints. This one's very interesting because you can just paint it on and paint it on and paint it on, because what it does is it keys to the previous thing, but it's softer, so it's not so hard wearing, so not so desirable to use in this position here. But this is a sealant, so people don't do things with sealants. They don't like walk on them or whatever, or rub up against them. So it's just perfect for that use. And also, being the white one, you want to keep it nice and bright and white. Means you can repaint it. Now the strange thing is that last night I painted this, and I only put one coat on. And there's the ceiling, which in the last video, if you've seen that one, you will note that I said it was rather ginger looking. You can see in this video, you can see various hues, various tones in it, and that's just caused by the light shining in the window from the other side, the sun shining in, and it's not any grey or anything wrong with the paintwork. And I'm really impressed at how this has turned out. It's so good, it's amazing. And that's just one coat. My son painted his boat with this very paint, but he painted the outside. He's going to have problems with wear. He's going to have to continuously touch that up from fenders and things like that. But I'm not going to have any of those problems because this is just internal. Now there's that box with the charts in it and stuff. Just around here, there is some tape, masking tape, which I'm leaving on for the moment. And as I mentioned in the last video, this area here has to be, the electronics are going to be refitted in, and also that whole void there, I need to get in there and paint that, so you can see the horrible contrast between the old style paint, that horrible yellow look, and this beautiful white. This boat is it's just becoming so pleasant. It's becoming so nice. I think what you should endeavour to do in life is get yourself into a situation every day where you wake up in the day and you look around you, and wherever it is you choose in the world, or in whatever it is you choose to live, you should just wake up and say, this is extremely pleasant. And wherever you go and do things and so on, you should just think, this is extremely pleasant. And I'm on the verge of that here. I would say this is becoming extremely pleasant to live here. Not the location. Last night I made a video about the storm, but I made a mistake with the camera, and I didn't get half the film. I must have knocked it. But it was a terrible storm last night, howling gale, and it was awful outside, but inside it was pleasant. So let's call it, this is pleasant. Still messy, lots of mess all over the place, but I'm working on that. As I'm starting to get the paintwork done, it gives me these locations where I can put things. Now, the other day, one of the previous videos, I mentioned this head, this what you call a toilet on land. It's a shot back into the boat there. Messy bed. Tidy the bed. There you go. Tidy your bed, David Paul. Okay, so that's where I wake up in the morning. So there's plenty of space there. And kitchen area still a mess, but getting there. Fitted this in here. This is now seated in properly, and now I can move that board across from there to here and put it over the top of the sink. Still haven't got that drainage problem sorted out. Not to worry. New cock required there. Okay. This is the what you call the head, the toilet area. Those patches of blue paint on there are just where I cleaned my brush off. You might as well finish off the last bit of paint there, which I did, and I put it on there. And as you'll see, it's full of stuff. I've got my my inflatable dinghy there, which when I sail, I'm going to put that outside. Life jackets and things like that. But it occurred to me, I was lying in bed the other day, and I just thought, ping, bright idea. Really, this is a bit of an irregular shaped room, but it's like a small garden shed. A small irregular shaped garden shed. I can't quite stand up in here, but my wife certainly could. And I've been considering getting a bicycle, a fold-up bicycle, so that when I arrive in Portugal and then also go to the Canary Islands, I can just pull the bike out and start riding around. No need to rent a vehicle or anything like that. And so instead of racking my brains looking for a more expensive bike, I could just get a standard mountain bike, you know, or just some ordinary commuter bike, and it'll fit in there no problem. And then I can just pull that out, and it's not going to weigh much. It's not as if it's going to weigh the boat down. And that's that. So I'll be able to ride around, and I'll have the freedom of the road wherever I go, without having to worry about renting vehicles or anything like that. And let's take a look outside. This, for once, this is back at my marina, Fleetwood, and for once it's a sunny day. This is a really nice sunny winter day, not too cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more painting, and people are starting to come out of hiding there and starting to work on their boats. So I'm going to do some painting today, and then I'm going to start work on the stripe, the last paint job, which is the stripe side of the boat, and then it's engineering work next. Okay, a quick look around the marina. There's a sail over there. There's a guy. His sail is flapping like crazy. That's going to tear itself to pieces. It's come off its roller reefing in the far distance there, and it's just going to beat itself to death if somebody isn't going to fix that. I think I'll pop over and see them and try and do something about that, because the guy's probably not there. Makes a tremendous noise at night. So slightly windy today, but not too bad. And that's pretty much all I can tell you. Let's have another look back in the boat, so you can get a full impression of the size. There you go. Hopefully we'll have some more space in here when all of this stuff gets put away. But that forward part there, the bunks there, I'm going to use that as a sort of little living room. So I'll sit there and I'll watch TV on my mobile phone. Just a point of interest, the hatch here. So this paintwork here has been painted, and this hasn't. So that's the hatch as it was, and you can see the sort of contrast between the two colours. This is a lot sort of more creamy, but of all of it, it's not in bad condition. I might actually not paint that. I don't. No, I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint it because I've got these little holes here where something's been screwed, and if I fix that, then I'm going to have these chewing gum looking patches and stuff, and so I'll patch them all up and I'll paint them, and then that's it. So pretty soon, I'm waiting for a phone call off my son who's painted his boat with this white stuff to see what he says about doing a second coat, because if he says don't bother Dad, I'm going to just rip this off, and then that's the end of it, and leave it till it needs, till it needs doing again. The fine detail of the paint. See, there's a mark in there where some filler's been put in or something like that, and there are these little fine detail imperfections. But to be honest, I don't really have the time to faff on with these. But I reckon you could fill those with a bit of epoxy or something, smooth them over, and touch it up. So it's a job of work. It's an ongoing job of work, and you could get it more and more and more perfect. This is not absolutely perfect. I could sand it again and do it again. So I'm going to buy some more paint and take it down to Portugal with me, and I'm going to touch this up. There's a roller mark, that is not perfect. But if I care to spend a lot of time sanding this down and faffing on with it, then I could do a better job. So I think I might call a halt to this painting and just say that'll do for now, because I can live with this. I can tolerate this. There's a little smudge there that needs making good, but I mean, this is time-consuming little fiddly jobs, and I think I can find better things to do with my time. So let's maybe call a halt. Okay, and there's a shot back towards that forward head cabin thing there. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.